Hey Daisies, welcome back. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about secrets that actually no one talks about or just fails to talk about in your life. So, today is about rebranding for 2026. So, rebranding for 2026, I think, is mostly done in 2025, like in the December month before New Year starts. But what is wrong in actually rebranding in the middle of 2026? It's not that bad. So actually, I am currently in my summer vacation right now, and I'm super bored. And sometimes I just feel like I lost myself somewhere out there, and I'm not just able to get myself back. So I made this vision board for 2026, and then I realized I wasn't able to accomplish any of these. This is the vision board that I made. I wanted to have a cute room. I wanted to do my skincare properly, but I don't. And then I wanted to do my nail art, but as you can see, not yet done. And then I wanted to be a money magnet, but you can see I'm already losing money. And then I'm just spending money on stupid things and all these cute stuff. And then about outfits, my outfits are not chic, okay? They just look so boring. So this is what I thought of myself to do in 2026. But let's see what I accomplished. My room is still the same as you can see, and my nails, of course, it's just literally the same. And then my clothes, I'm just wearing normal outfits. And then money, I'm just losing money by buying cute stuff. I'm just wasting them, whereas I don't see myself earning money, do I? So as that was my vision board, not anymore. So I don't think that vision board is gonna help me anymore. So I took a decision to rebrand for 2026 because I want my vision board to actually have stuff that I think I will be able to do, and not those dreamy stuff of just Pinterest girls and of these influencers that I think I would be able to do, but the outcome definitely is going to be like I can't, because that is over exceeding my limit. So I'm just going to talk about today of how to actually rebrand for 2026. You don't need a fancy vision board. You don't need to decorate your room. You don't need to get your nails done. You don't need to go to a therapist. You just have to stay in this video, stay calm, and we both will talk together. Okay. So first, actually, when my vision board didn't work, I just lost myself in that era that I made my vision board. And then I kept trying and trying and trying. I just kept pushing myself into that era where I could actually achieve whatever is in my vision board. But then I realized that that was too tough for me. And then I was in this dilemma, a state of confusion, where I just couldn't come out of that particular point of time. I was still stuck in the thing like, oh, I was not able to do anything. Like 4 months, 5 months are over, and I'm still not able to do anything for 2026. And what's the point of making the vision board? I was just stuck. I was lost in that period of time. But then today, I am right here in front of you, calm, sweet, to make sure that I rebrand everything for 2026, throwing that vision board out. So I basically start with just jotting down whatever I feel in my diary. So this is my journal cum diary. You might have seen a few pages of it in my videos. I just, like I felt like a leaf in a time where I was just a fallen leaf. I was just lost. So I picked up a leaf from my garden, and then I actually picked this up from Chennai, my native, and then I made sure to stick it up in my journal and write stuff about me. And then I also make other pages like this where I scrapbook how I want to feel, and then how I actually feel that is empty, right? And then there are some things where I also make what I actually want to eat, what I want to do for the summer, but none of it actually happens. But still, writing this in my diary makes me feel so much better, though I know that none of that is going to actually happen. It doesn't matter if it actually happens or not, but it matters of how you actually start with it. I start with it through my diary, and I just make other pages. Like I just scrapbook my feelings, and then I just start some pages from old books to give that vintage feel to myself that I can get over with. I do all of this in my diary. And then the most exact thing that I can do to rebrand is to read a book. And this book is The Pursuit of Happiness, written by Daniel G. Brinton. You guys have to especially read this, especially if you are a very sophisticated reader. It will be perfect for you because of the English grammar it holds, and because of the sophisticated way of writing that the author has done in this book is just so nice. I will make sure to leave the link in the comments, the pinned comment. Okay. So, I make sure I jot down everything that I feel. If I feel stuck in a loophole, in a black hole, I just simply write it down in my diary. And then I buy these books so that I can actually read them to feel much more better. And then I sketch, of course, I draw. I mean, I'm not an artist, I'm not even close to an artist. I'm just an intermediate level, but I still feel so much better when I draw. Like it just feels like I'm venturing into another world. Look at this drawing. Like literally look at this. I made this when I was so confused for a day. I just wanted to do things I love. I love drawing. I did it, but I don't love the drawing. I just love to draw, not the drawing. I don't care of how the drawing actually turns out. Look at this. She looks like a witch lady, but still I end up liking it. And that is how I make sure I do things that I love. Because when I was in the state of confusion, I was just stuck there. I wasn't able to do anything, and I was just sitting right over there doing nothing. Just overthink. I'm an overthinker. I think if that's a phobia, I have it. If overthinking is a phobia, I have it. So I'm an overthinker. I just keep thinking about those bad moments of my life in my childhood when I had a very traumatic childhood and all. And then I was just like stuck there. Okay, my life is like so blank, so bland. I don't want to do anything with it. So I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna survive. I wasn't living my life. I was just surviving. Surviving is just when you eat this water, drink, and do the needs. I mean, you don't do your wants. Like wanting something in your life is living, and needing something is life in surviving. Needing is like for sure you need it. Like want is the ones that you like to do, your favorite items to eat, your favorite ideas to cook up, all those. And then I realized that I had to jot down everything that was in my mind, and then I had to read books to just get it through my heart, because I won't always find a therapist or a person who will be able to sit next to me, listen to me for 24 bar 7, and then not judge me, not criticize me, and not throw faces at me, not throw those harsh words at me. It's really tough to find people like that. So I just like writing it down, and then I like reading books, and I like what to do, what I actually like. And what I actually like doesn't mean that I just venture out into the forest on an exile. No, I don't mean by that. I mean all these soothing stuff that you can actually do. What the heck is this? It literally is nothing. I don't care about how my drawings come out, but I just care about how I feel while I draw. What is this? It looks like a fourth grade drawing, and this, oh my god. I don't care how the drawings turn out, but look at this, so ugly. But I just care about how I feel while drawing. And then I also make sure that I spend a lot of time doing calm activities. Like I like to sing, but that doesn't mean that if I sing sad songs, I know that I'm gonna be more sad, right? Calming doesn't mean always sad. Calming means soothing and comfortable. So I love to do diamond art a lot. I have done almost 3 to 4 diamond arts and have done oil painting, and I just love diamond painting as much as I love drawing. I'm almost done with this part, and when I feel very like I just have to place each of the dots and I feel very worried about it. I just like throw off the dots here so that I'll be like just arrange it from there. But diamond art is actually not that. You gotta keep each dot in that place. I've completed this much. I completed only the leg of this cute puppy when I was alright. Like I was totally in a dilemma. But then when I came out of the dilemma, I completed the whole body of this little cute puppy and almost quarter of the background. So I just love to do things that actually suit me. And you look at these posters behind me and these minion stickers, I match with it. Okay. So when I was like literally in a dilemma, I just couldn't even understand what I had to do with my room, and my room looked plain, like how it is top there. It was literally plain. But then I decided I had to do something to my room. I mean, this is a room that me and my mom share. And then I decided I had to do something, and then I just stuck up those posters in the wall that made me feel systemic, and then these little minions right above my bed so that I would feel comfortable when I'm asleep, so that, it just give me those vibes. And then in the ceiling, I'd also stuck up a little, like, those little stickers that glow in the night. I had it from when I was a little child, but I still like to have it, but then I got it removed a little days ago. So after I just write everything, get it off my mind, and do stuff do stuff that I love. I also love to create a very comfy environment around me so that I would actually like to do whatever I want to do. And do what you like, don't like what you do. Actually, I'm telling this quote totally bad. Like it's the quote actually is, don't always look out for things that you like, but do the things that you do with loving it. I don't believe in that. I want to do things that I love. I don't want to love the things that I do. Because if I have to love the things that I do, should I love my old self where I was in that dilemma or the state of confusion? The dilemma? Or should I be here is the positive side? So I came to this positive side because I like the positive side. I don't want to like the negative side I was. I want to come to the positive side I like. Okay, so this is the difference. Do things that you love. You don't always have to love the things that you do, unless and until it actually has something, a big meaning, a sophisticated meaning related to your life and your personal needs. After all of this, I got back into my stationery collection. Like I am a stationery collector, a coin collector, stamp collector, and all these vintage bookmarks collector. I am a novel collector. You can call me whatever you want. Okay, and like I just left all of this aside, like collecting cute stuff. I just left all of this aside when I was in Atalma. But now, as I started to do things that I like, I have started to regain my charm collection. Like I used to have a lot of charm collections before. It started all from my mom. So I have started my charm collection again, and I get this from different website, and this was gifted by my mom to me. Like she packed it, and then this fully, like I make sure that I don't always stick to one theme. Like cute stuff always just kills you out, so I just bought some of the Avengers and then some of the food stuff, because I don't always want to venture out for cute, because if I always go for cute, what I feel the next second is that cute enough. But if I keep changing the theme, I won't feel like is the theme enough, right? So you have to trick your brain. So why I show you this charm collection is to have different themes in your life and to actually trick your brain. Like first of all, you have to jot down the ideas that you've got, and then you will have to read books, and then you will have to rebrand yourself. You will have to do things that you love, do things that you love. Don't love the things that you do. You don't always have to do that. I mean, studying, gotta do it. Don't love it, but you gotta love it, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like you don't want to be that old self you were. You don't have to love that. You need to go. You need to work forward. You need to push yourself to that version of yourself that you actually want to be. Okay, and then you need to have different themes in your life. Even when you're doing things that you like, make sure you're not stuck in one thing. Just imagine if I'm stuck in this diamond art for almost the whole vacation, then I will be just sitting in this whole thing and I wouldn't have accomplished anything. That's the first point. And then the second point is that I would stop doing this. If I complete the face of this puppy right now, I know I'm not going to touch this again because it's so time taking, and I don't want to keep doing the same thing. If I do this thing that I love the most, like I keep repeating it, that'll become the thing that I hate the most. So I don't want to do that to the things that I love. I want to keep I want to keep tricking my brain into getting into new topics, new themes, so that I can be the one that I love, doing all the things that I love. Okay, now we are in a complete state of clarity. We've come out from the dilemma on this side and the positive on this side, and we have jumped to the positive side. And now let's talk about how we actually spend our summer vacation, because all these boring thoughts, an empty mind is the devil's workshop, is actually the best thought that I think exists in the whole world. Because whenever I find myself just sitting during vacation, I used to wait during the like in the study holidays of exams. I used to just jump around because I know that I'm done studying. But then in the summer vacation, I'm just sitting right there in my bed. I just used to like lie back down there, and I used to stare at one spot. Or if I'm sitting there, I used to stare at, like, not even this. I used to stare at this blank spot, or the blank spot top there, and I like lost myself out there. I didn't know what I was doing, and then I decided I had to spend my summer vacation somehow. But then my summer vacation of seventh grade totally got wasted because I was in this dilemma, in this state of confusion, that I thought being bored was the absolute regret that I actually have. I thought I made a blunder with just being bored, but I didn't understand really well that being bored is part and it's very important so that your brain can actually get some rest from the things that it was doing. But then I misunderstood it, and then I was like, oh my god, my life is in such a state of confusion. I started overreacting, I started to be dramatic. And then I realized that I still have time. My school reopens on June 1st, and today is just May 7th, right? May 9th. I still have a lot of days left. I know that I had wasted the whole month of April being in the state of confusion. I was just doing little projects like, art and craft projects, just doing 3 or 4 pages in my sketchbook, and disaster. I Then when I entered the month of May, I realized that I hadn't done anything in the month of April, and I was just stuck, glued to my phone, glued to my tab, glued to the desktop, glued to the TV, glued to YouTube. I didn't do anything else. I just kept watching these influencers and these Pinteresty girl videos. I was just watching these videos of room makeover, and then I used to look at my room. Like I kept comparing myself to the influencers, and I kept comparing myself to the rest of the world. To be honest, I just looked at the videos. I used to take a shot like this around my room, and then I used to feel, oh my god, is this the worst room that I've ever seen in my whole life? And then I realized that when I look at how other rooms are so organized, I realized that even my room is a little bit organized, and I just need to organize it a little bit more. I'm not really interested in showing you my table now because I don't think it's showable. It's not. It's not really visually perfect. No one's is. But I just want to convey this message that it doesn't matter of how you like how much things are inside your mind. You can just take it out, throw it out, rebrand yourself. But when you feel like you haven't gone anywhere in the summer vacation, you haven't done anything, it's totally all right. So you basically in the summer vacation, okay, let's step into the whole summer vacation fact now. So in the summer vacation, what I love to do is to make a proper routine. Like in this book of mine, I for summer vacation I've totally rebranded. Now I'm in the positive side and I want to make it more positive by enjoying my summer vacation. So what I did for that is I used to make these two little routines. Like I used to make this holiday routines. I used to make holiday recipes with all these cute stuff on my diary so that I would be able to do it. Imagine if I just wrote like recipes like this in my diary. I wouldn't even like to do it or eat it or drink it. And then first I started off with writing about happiness. Like I started off with writing about happiness. You can write about how you feel of the day, and then you don't always have to use those fancy pens, but just do it in the way you like it, okay? And then I made this gratitude journal with my name on it, and then I used to do what, like, my goals, okay? And then I used to, like, make a routine as I told you. And then look, this is the routine, like holiday. And then I made a to-do list of the things that I actually wanted to do. Like I wanted to learn crochet, I wanted to learn to paint and everything. And then I know it was disaster last year, this is the last year's routine, but still I wanted to make sure that I do it really well this year. So I just put everything into this. I make a perfect routine. I mean, that routine is perfect for me, but it not might not be perfect for everyone. And this is what I made for this year's holiday. I know it's pretty bland, like look at it, bro. Sorry. Okay. So I just made this holidays, and then I just put sticky notes in there writing about you know yeah, I mean, it's just erased right now. I wrote about studying, I wrote about how I wanted to spend my holidays, the places I want to visit, and then I'm gonna start eighth grade. And then I also wrote the to buy sets. Like I wanted to buy a Nook set of Harry Potter. I wanted to do all of this. So this diary is the ultimate guide to my future because it tells about a healthy lifestyle, and that's what I want this book to be in my life. So when I write down routines and then I start following them, I don't have to go back to the time I was in a dilemma. We are in the positive side and we're just happy now, and we're gonna make ourselves more happy by actually writing down what it means to us. I wrote down about happiness and how it means to me, and I wrote down about how to achieve it. I wrote down about the things I wanna buy. I wrote down about all of this, didn't I? And now I just want to spend my summer vacation. Like I still have one whole month left. I mean, I have 20 days left, right? So when I have these 20 days, why can't I just utilize it? So I made a routine for myself, and then I like perfectly fit into the mindset that I would be able to accomplish that routine. I would be able to consistently follow that routine, take it out along with me. Okay, so just gotta repeat the words that I say right now because I learned this from a method called this Huga method. You can try it out. It's HYGEE method. It's the best method to rebrand your life. Okay, it was in Netherlands or Switzerland. I'm not really sure about that. Okay, I bothfully, I ought respectfully, I respect my life, I respect my surroundings, I respect the people around me, and I thank the Almighty and all the realms of the earth for giving me people in my life. And I also thank for not giving people in my life for certain reasons, and that is for a healthy lifestyle that I will have to continue with. I want to live happily. I want to come from the negative to the positive side. I want to make other people around me happy. I want to make my environment happy, and I want to make myself happy. I want to do the things that I love. I don't want to always love the things that I do. I will always respectfully love myself, love the others, and make others love themselves. And that's it. That was the oath. So it mostly told about how you just switch to the negative to the, I told this is negative, this is positive, like negative to positive. And then here we are, going down to the realms of the earth. We're thanking them, we're expressing gratitude, and we're just telling, we're oathing, we're vowing that we'll be taking care of the people around us, we'll be taking care of ourselves so that we can have that life that we actually wanted to, right? So make sure that you come from the negative side to the positive side. Maybe I just hope that this video has helped you all. If it has, then please leave a like, just share it to your friends, or just comment down. And I just want to also announce that I am a really small content creator, and I don't even know if I can call myself a content creator. I just have a YouTube channel, Aesthetic-daisies, and I just love to post all these little clips of my life which I find cute and aesthetic, the stationaries that I buy and everything, because I want to share the things that makes me happy with the rest of the world. And I just have 21 subscribers. So if you are watching this video, make sure to subscribe, to like, and share it to your friends so that I can also make you happy, and it'll be written to me of me being happy, right? And I want to announce something. So all of those baby content creators out there, I want you all to step into the real world of content creation, which I look forward to and which I hope you will look forward to. So make sure in the comments you leave me your Instagram, your Facebook, your Pinterest ID. Just leave me the link. I'll be sure to follow it from more than 2 to 3 devices, that is my TV, my desktop, as well as my tab and my phone. I will also make sure that you leave your YouTube channel in the comments out there, and I will be able to subscribe to it from more than 2, 3, or maximum 4 devices. Make sure you also leave a like to this and subscribe to my channel. I hope that this video helped you a lot to get away from the negative side, come to the positive side, and also enjoy your summer vacation. Bye, daisies!